Coach, back-to-back OT wins, back-to-back comebacks. How impressed are you with the resilience the guys are showing right now?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, two completely different games. This one was a bit of a slog. I thought, like, our start was not as good as theirs. Our last 10 of the first was really good. We liked that. I think we gave up the shorthanded goal. The first one was a bad break, but you recover from it. Then you get a shorty against, and that took us a little while to recover from it. The Rodrigues goal was clearly incredibly important, but we've had some unusual things happen against us in the last two games. Strange goals, off legs, and been a resilient group. So happy with it. It's not going to look perfect right now. We don't have that expectation. So get into the third period. We're looking to get that game to even. And we're worrying about style points.
Speaking of perfect, that pass from Gus on Erod's goal, probably as close as you can get to perfect. How impressive was that?
Yeah, just the composure to go back and forth and to hang on to it, because they push the points pretty hard there, and they're a team that takes off and will leave the zone on you, so it makes your defenseman nervous to be able to put it in time that so well. It's very good.
Bob came up with some big saves, especially in that power play in the third.
Yeah, especially coming off kind of some unusual. The first one he's going across the net and then it's in the net. They got a bunch of shots, then not so many for a while. So I think that was a veteran goalie's game. It was a mentally difficult game. The ice was challenging, I think, for both teams. And it is some nights in the NHL, that's fine, but it makes it especially hard for goalies because the game becomes far less predictable. Guys will start shooting pucks that they maybe normally wouldn't, or plays that are obvious don't get made. It was a veteran goalie's game.
Barkov, Reinhart team up for a big one there at the end. You talked about weathering the storm early in. How much of those guys kind of been the captains here for you guys just leading?
Well, they're driving the offensive game for us right now. We know that we're a little challenged offensively, but those guys certainly aren't. And it's nice for Sam. The year before I came, and my first year, he spent a 20-game block at the start of the season with Sasha, and it didn't work. But last year it did. They just didn't score. I mean, they were getting the same chances, but they just couldn't produce. So you start to wonder, like, you thought you saw the chemistry on the ice. You could feel it as a coach. It just didn't convert to anything, so you can't believe it after a while. But they've certainly made believers out of us now.
What has Rodrigues brought to this team added this year for you?
Well, speed for sure, and some reliability. I mean, he's a bit of a hybrid guy. He can play both sides equally as well. He skates very, very well, and then he can make some plays. So competitive on the puck. Barkov can play with just about anybody, but he needs at least one other player with some speed so that he can kind of loosen up and get his game going. Just around the back of the net, so he can take that with some speed. Just small little things that he adds to Barkov's game.
Thank you.
Okay.